Okay, no mystery here tonight. This should be something really special. If you've been watching any of my other videos, you know that I've got a pile of boxes that I let them pile up. I didn't get around to them. It's gotten to the point where I just don't know what's in each box. So there's been a lot of mystery boxes, but this is not a mystery box. This came in today. I'm very excited about it, and I really can't wait to show you what's inside here. So let's go ahead and get the cardboard off of it and have a look. Fantastic packaging. Lots of bubble wrap, lots of paper, as something this rare really should have. One more layer. I don't know if anyone can see through the bubble wrap what it is we've got here yet. That is awesome. Tell me that isn't awesome. That is awesome. So here we have serial number 105491. It's a Vibroplex Original. And I'm sure everyone can see it, but maybe everyone doesn't know exactly what's so special here. It's green. So in the Depression era, Vibroplex started offering keys in 3 additional colors beyond the Japan black finish. And that was blue, which was the most popular, red, which they sold some, and green, which I understand they sold very few, because when you look at what has survived through to today, a blue one can be found every once in a while. The red ones, they're much fewer, but they're out there. The green, well, I've never seen one of these in person before, and frankly, I've never seen one of these for sale before. You can see the green is painted right over the black finish. If you turn this over, you can see the black on there, and you can also see, looks like some of it's been worn away around the corners. So interesting how they just kind of painted the top of it that way. But a lot of these were custom made. A lot of them were, well, not custom made, custom ordered. There's a report of a black Japan finish that was painted over a green finish that was painted over a black finish. So a lot of exceptions rather than rules when it comes to these. Let's see. So we're missing our finger pieces. We have contacts. Those contacts are really long. I wonder if they'd been replaced at some point in their lives. This is serial number 105. That's definitely a 1930 key. So this is 95 years old today. We need a weight. Those turn nice and freely. Let's go ahead and let's just start opening things up here. We've got a lot of spring compression on everything, so I want to see if we can relax some of those springs a little bit. Okay, let me find some finger pieces and a weight, and I'll get right back. I want to wire this up and see See if it'll make any noise for us at all before I really start doing anything to it. I really, other than wiping the dust off of it or blowing the dust off of it, I really don't want to do anything at all to this key except for get it on the air. I do see some green corrosion here at the contact point, so I probably want to clean that off. But anything else on here, even if it's rust, it's going to stay as found. These feet have definitely been replaced at some point. Looks like we put a wire here. No harm, no foul. It needed a connection, but those feet are not new, but they've got enough bite to them to make this usable. So I'll probably leave those on there, just because that's the way I got it. So yeah, let me go ahead and find those couple of parts, and we'll go from there. And we're back, and I've got what should be some decent parts. These are actual vintage finger pieces, and I've got this is actually a 1920s small weight with just a regular screw head on it, not the Vibroplex knurled screw cap, but that should do the trick for us. And one little weight is more than likely going to be way faster than I want to go, so we'll use a pendulum extension. And let's see, to wire it up, we'll need a wire. So let me go ahead and, first things first, I don't want to scratch this up, so let me put something soft down. And this screw right here has an awful lot of rust on it. Oh, I can't even get a bite on it with the screwdriver. That has seen better days, but hey, if I was 95 years old, I'm sure I'd have, a couple of woof. That came right off. Wow. Let me see. Do I have a little toothbrush? Oops. Yes, I do. I was about to get up and go find the oil when I realized there's actually enough of this screw sticking out here that we don't actually need that screw to hold anything. We just need it to be, it could almost be a pin, because it's going to be the screw coming through the finger piece, holding it in place. So let's actually do that. I'm just going to use this brush to get the dust off of there. And then we can put that away for now. Let me actually thread the finger piece through. Okay, and that's actually holding really nicely because there's threads in the thumb piece. So yeah, that's actually going to work as a pin. I'm not going to replace that screw at all. Very cool. Also, the trunnion piece of this came loose, so I'm going to get that adjusted back in. That feels pretty good. Okay, so this needs a little bit more spring tension. It certainly doesn't need to be cranked down like it was when we found it. Let's go ahead and set this stop. Just like everything else, we want to raise it just off the damper, and then we want to set it back down until it's just touching the damper. That ought to do. And then on this side, we'll turn that in until it's just touching, and then we'll back it out some. Back out a little more. That's a good starting point. It's got a decent feel to it. All right, let's get this weight attached. The speed on that actually might be okay. This post is loose, so let's give that a tighten if we can. It just needed a little pressure. All right, what do we need? Let's get the rig turned on. Let me get you another microphone turned on over by the rig. Let me make sure we're not transmitting. And I'll go ahead and bring the data key over here. All right. Now, mind you, I haven't cleaned these contacts, not even a little bit. Not a bad starting position. Let's see, where is my all-American contact cleaner? I have misplaced it. Okay, well, let me just go find one. Okay, I'm back with a crisp contact cleaning strip. First, let's give the dick contact a little rub, even though it had an okay sound to it. No reason not to do what we can with it. And then the dot contact. Still nothing. Let's just make sure that we have electrical connection before I do anything else. Okay, so it would appear that the issue is we're not getting a solid electrical connection into the lever. So, easy way to fix that is to take this off, which we'll try and leave the stops in place, but the spring definitely has to loosen. Oh, let me disconnect this. No reason to make a bunch of noise. There it goes. It just needed a little bit of patience. So what we need is we need to get good electrical connection from the tips of this into the trunnion screws. And the easiest way for me to do that is to go ahead and just knock the rust off of those. And then I don't want to take the lower trunnion screw out at this moment, but I'm going to brush that off with the toothbrush, just get the dust off of it. And there's plenty of dust here. Let me actually get a little canned air on this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let me go ahead and get the rust off of here, and then we ought to have solid electrical connection. All right. Got that looking much better. I can see some of the metal on both tips. So let's see if that fixes the issue. Okay. I think we might actually get something now. That sounds a little better, doesn't it? Let me turn that monitor level down. That's a little high. Okay, that's more reasonable. And let's get this weight back on here. Oh, got to put all the parts back together, Adam. Not just the ones that are fun to tap on. Okay. Let's see how we sound. Overall, pretty good. Okay, I think that's close enough to get on the air with. Let's clean up a little bit. Done with that. Done with that. Man, I just keep dropping things today. What am I talking about? I keep dropping things every day. All right. Let's see. Okay, so the other night I was working on this bug, the 1930 green Vibroplex. First one I've ever had. First one I've even ever seen in person that has the green coating on it, the green enamel finish on it. And I just couldn't make a QSO to save my life. So now it is daytime, and I'm just tuned up for 20 meters here. And we'll see if we can hunt some parks on the air. Nice. Okay, kind of faded out there at the end. That was a QRP station. They're coming through good for most of it. Here's Kentucky. I bet we ought to be able to hear them at this time. Absolutely. .549. He's also .549. Nice. Okay, Kentucky. Little low on the S meter, but certainly a good QSO there. You know, I love working parks on the air. It's clean, it's easy, and it's a lot of fun. I especially like to go out activating as well. So I'm glad to be able to get on the log for those activating stations. Glad to be able to show off that this key, this 95-year-old key, still very fine business, doing a great job. And we're going to leave this just the way it is. So yeah, let's recap. What exactly did we have going on here? We did minimal cleaning to the contacts, just enough to get them working. There was some green corrosion on this contact. I did work on that just a little bit more than the rest of the contacts, just because I didn't want that stuff to continue eating into the metal. Everything else, though, we're going to leave this just the way we found it. I'll just make sure that I wipe this down on a regular basis, and or blow it off with the compressed air, just to keep the dust off of it. The only thing left on here that we didn't adjust is I didn't make any adjustments to the circuit closer. That's working as is. Well, looks like it could be a little bit cleaner. But yeah, I didn't make any adjustments there, just because, again, I'm really trying to leave this as found. Just make the minimum cleanup to it to make it serviceable, so that I can take it down off the shelf and use it from time to time. So that's cool. Overall, fantastic bug. 95 years old with the green enamel finish. That's super rare. I am really tickled to have this in my collection, and so I've got the blue one, and now I've got the green one. So now I just need a red one to round off my collection. So I'll be keeping my eyes out for one of the Depression era red bugs, and that'll be awesome too. So till then, till the next video, thanks everyone for watching. I'm going to put a couple of links to some of my other videos up, and also I sure would appreciate if you're enjoying this content, if you would like and subscribe on this channel. That would really help me get these videos around. Ultimately, my goal is to carry the message and help other people who are interested in ham radio, interested in CW, interested in vintage telegraphy equipment, to help find more of this content. And until next time,